So today is a very special day. It's my son Max's 4th birthday.
Happy birthday to you! Woo!
Anyways, he loves Disneyland and he loves Disney characters, and we thought, what better way than to celebrate by taking him to Goofy's Kitchen for dinner. So we're gonna hop in the car here in just a second. We're gonna surprise the kids and we're gonna review Goofy's Kitchen. So stay tuned. Okay, so a couple things you need to know if you're gonna go to Goofy's Kitchen is you need to make reservations, and you can only make reservations 60 days before the day you wanna show up. For us, we made a last second decision actually the day of my son's birthday, and we're like, okay, we wanna do dinner, let's see if we can get reservations. We went online and we looked and we found reservations for I think 5:30 p.m. So before kind of peak dinner time, we were able to go in that same day. You may not be that lucky, especially if you're traveling from out of state, so I would strongly suggest that you make a reservation 60 days, 30 days in advance to make sure that you have a spot there. So first off, we drove, and we decided not to go to Disney that day, and so we drove in and we parked at the Disneyland Hotel. What you're gonna get is a parking receipt, and so you wanna make sure you grab that with you after you park as you walk into the Disneyland Hotel, because right in the middle is where Goofy's Kitchen is. It's inside of the hotel. So you're gonna take that parking pass, and as you check in, you're gonna give it to them and ask them to validate your parking, and you're gonna get free parking. So keep that in mind. If you're walking from California Adventure or Disneyland, just use the app if you have it, the Disneyland app, and tell them you wanna go to Goofy's Kitchen, and it'll tell you the best way to get there. Once you get to Goofy's Kitchen, you're gonna stand in line to check in, the same spot where you validate your parking. That's where you're gonna pay for your meal, and just keep in mind, the rates are $35 for adults to $60 per adult. So there's kind of a range depending on the time you go. That does not include your taxes or your gratuities or even the photo or alcoholic beverages that you potentially could buy later on that evening. So keep that in mind as you go. For us, we're a family of 4. We had 2 kids and 2 adults. And if I remember correctly, it's right around $175 that we paid to be able to go there. We also had our Disneyland Pass, and with the Disneyland Pass, you get 10% off. And so we were able to reduce that, and I think with gratuity and taxes is right around $165, $170. And then once you check in, you have your hostess that's gonna take you to another line where you get to take a photo with Goofy. So what they do is you stand in line, and then they'll bring you when you're ready to this one room. It's Goofy's Kitchen. It's really cool. It's a really fun little play area. Goofy comes in, the kids are excited, and you get to take a family photo. And just keep in mind that family photo will cost money. Sometime throughout dinner, someone's gonna stop by and show you the photos, and they're gonna try and sell you to buy it. From there, we had our host take us all the way to our reserved table. And from there, we had a waiter that took our drink orders, and immediately we can go get food. Now our kids, they're not used to buffet style eating, and so they were stoked that they didn't have to wait to order their food. They can go and pick whatever food they wanted and eat. There's actually a really good variety. You had a salad bar, you had soups, you had a bunch of meat, you had vegetarian, vegan options. There's pizza for the kids, there's chicken, there's a huge dessert area. And I'll say my daughter, she's 7 and she's pretty petite, but she definitely ate her weight in food. I mean, she went back and forth. She was just so excited. I think she got 4 or 5 plates. She just would not stop. And I didn't mind. As a dad, I'm like, yeah, get your money's worth. Now the important thing is, as we were eating, they did a really, really good job. My wife and I, we were talking about this. We were very impressed how many characters were there and how many characters actually stopped by at our table. They have this really fun time where all the characters come out and they dance, and all the kids get to swing their napkins around, and it's really fun, and we were able to witness it twice. I think we saw every character there. You had the Chipmunks, you had Minnie Mouse, you had Pluto, you had Donald, you had Daisy, and of course Goofy. The only character we didn't see was Mickey Mouse, but overall the kids had a blast. The food was what you'd expect from a buffet. It's not gonna be some 5-star dining. It's gonna be probably middle ground, pretty bland at some places, just okay, right? You're really paying for the experience of seeing the characters. We've done character dining before, and this by far is the best character dining we've ever done, we've ever experienced, because of how many characters were there and how often they stopped at your table. You didn't have to go pursue them. They came to your table and spent time with you, took the pictures, high-fived. I think we even had a moment where Pluto showed up and he was playing with my son because it was his birthday and he got birthday cake, and it was a really cute moment. Overall, we had a really good experience. Now the question is, would we go again? And the answer would be yes, sometimes. I think this is gonna be maybe a once a year type of thing, just because the cost of it, it's pretty pricey. The food is definitely not worth the price, but it's the experience with the characters is what you're paying for. And for us, it made such good memories for our kids. They still ask maybe about once a month, can we go to Goofy's Kitchen tonight? So that's a quick recap of our time at Goofy's Kitchen. The characters were awesome. Overall, we had a really good time. They sang happy birthday for my son. He had such a good time. The kids kept talking about it. Really, it was a great time to make special memories. So as a father, as a mom or grandparent, I would definitely consider spending the money and going because of the experience the kids get with the characters. It's very special. All right, that's it for this video. Hopefully that gives you a good idea if you should go to Goofy's Kitchen or not. The food is pretty mediocre, but the experience with the characters is pretty priceless. Make sure you like and subscribe, and stay tuned for our next video.